All right, here's Bear here. Kind of want to touch base today on the Katie Noel Ryan Upchurch thing. If you're not into country hip hop or hip hop or country rap, whatever you call it, it kind of won't pertain to you. Um, not looking for views or anything else like that. But just wanted to kind of touch base on this for a second. Been watching this for a while. Uh, listen to Katie, listen to Ryan a lot. Um, like their music, love both their musics, but think it's a bunch of bull that's going on with the whole ordeal. The problem with being in the limelight is everybody is subject to public opinion. Um, some things need to be kept private. Now, no offense to Johnny Cashville, your boy Adam Calhoun, love all of y'all. Agree with everything you said. So you know, totally stand with you. Hang on one second, baby. What are you doing? My wife just woke up. Are you? Y'all, hang on one second. Are you? Hey, why don't you take some of that medicine if you're cough? Are you coughing like hacking coughing?
No, it's got a tickle in my throat and I woke myself up.
Is it like coming out your chest like the upper respiratory?
No.
You want to take that medicine?
Mm-mm.
You sure?
Mm-hmm.
Why? Where are you going? My wife just woke up. She doesn't like country rap or anything else, so she doesn't listen to the same music I do. She's old school country. What's your favorite artist? We're talking about old school. You can't say Chris Young. Your favorite artist, old school.
How old school?
As old as you want it to be. Because Chris Young's new.
Brooks and Dunn.
Brooks and Dunn. Okay, older than Brooks and Dunn. See, I'm talking about, y'all hold on a second. You don't understand what I'm talking about. But Katie Noel, Ryan Upchurch, she's dating, big breakup. She claimed rape, all this shit. They're country rap artists like Colt Ford and stuff. So, but my wife likes the old school. She's like the whole like Conway, Merle Haggard type stuff.
Lynn.
Who?
Loretta Lynn.
Loretta Lynn type people. I'm not going to show you right now because we work third shift and she's standing in the doorway, as beautiful as she is. And I'd show you her, but half of y'all would probably want to date her. So we're not going to go there. Just call me selfish. But who is your most? If you had to say somebody before the '80s, right? We're not talking about. You can't say Brantley Gilbert. We love Brantley Gilbert. Before Brantley, we're talking about the '80s. If you had to pick somebody before the '80s up to the '80s, who'd be your favorite country artist? One that you would listen to and never get tired of.
Johnny Cash.
Okay, Johnny Cash, and I have to hands down say we're here. I agree with her on that one. Johnny Cash had an amazing voice. Him and June Carter, there's nothing more imaginable with them two. If you like that kind of music. Anyway, so let's get back on the Katie Noel stuff. You want everybody to say, hey, everybody that listens to you? She gonna try to be back on here this weekend. You go back on this weekend?
If I were alive.
Well, we've been sick over the
Work
Christmas
for-
holiday.
It's fucking work.
What, you had an upper respiratory and a major ear. How them cookies taste? I made some homemade cookies. They're not homemade. They come out of a tub, but I baked them. They good? But we've been kind of sick over the Christmas holidays, so y'all will get to hear her beautiful voice, hear her beautiful face sometime this weekend. You think, babe?
If work don't kill me.
If work don't kill her. We work at the same place. Anyway, so let's get back to this Katie Noel Ryan Upchurch thing. You want to? I'm coming to bed. You want a kiss before you go to bed?
I come here.
No, I'm gonna come to you, but I was gonna do you want one. Y'all have to hang on one second. I gotta kiss my wife because she's not fully dressed. I'm not letting y'all see that. I know how much you might want to see that, but it's not gonna happen. So y'all give me 1 second.
Thank you.
You said, I'm sorry you woke up. I'm doing all the thing by two of the country artists, the country hip hop rap artists. They split up. There's a whole clear accusation of rape. So
I don't think I could care about that.
a lot of them. Anyways, all right. So getting back to the King Noel Ryan Upchurch thing. I'm not a big star. I'm not looking for clout. I'm not looking for views. But I'm gonna tell you my opinion on it. I listen to both of them. Katie has a beautiful voice. Ryan's an awesome artist. Both of them worked really hard. I kind of feel like when you're in the limelight like this, that everybody gets involved in something that should have been handled privately. Some things are better worked out in private. I think most people agree. And if you do agree, comment on here, whatever else. But if what Katie said, what Ryan did in his video, the hell to the note, is true, and I have no reason to doubt him, then that should have never been said like that. For a person that's been accused of sexual harassment in the company, I'll give you an example. I'll just give you past history. Me and a coworker of mine who's been in the company for 14 years now got accused of saying some things about an older female. We were working on a machine. Said we said a whole bunch of stuff. Well, went through a whole ordeal. Our company's real big on sexual harassment, which most companies are. So a whole big ordeal. Even called me, my wife in, called him, called witnesses. And our entire story, every witness, I'm going to turn this Bluetooth off. Every witness that we encountered at this meeting totally contradicted what this person was saying. This person wasn't fired. This person wasn't reprimanded or anything else. None of her stories added up. She eventually came back about a week later and said she lied, but yet she still has a job. So I know what it's like to be accused, to have your job in jeopardy, to have your life in jeopardy, to have everything in jeopardy. And I don't think that's funny. Sexual harassment, rape, things, those are real things. Rapists are out there. They're there every day. Child molesters, things like that. It's a very common thing. It shouldn't be in this world. I don't care what your sexual preference is. I don't care what you do in your own life, because I'm going to say it like this. If I ain't fucking you, if I ain't feeding you, if I ain't paying your bills, then that's your life. It ain't got shit to do with me. You could be my friend. Katie said it best. She didn't care when she did the whole Carolina gang, when she did Jeep gang, all those others. She said she didn't care when she did Snow White. She didn't care who you were, what you drove. She didn't make it down to be a fan of hers. Well, Ryan is the same way. Ryan's got a good heart. Worked hard for what he's got. Heard your boy, heard Adam Calhoun, heard Johnny Cashville. All these ones talk about it, and they're all behind Ryan, and I'm behind Ryan too, because it should be a thing about they need to work this out together. It really shouldn't have been brought in the limelight. Now, I understand Ryan's frustration, and brother, I'll just be honest with you. I know you don't know me. I don't know Ryan. Never met him. Never talked to him. But I get you. I feel the frustration. I feel the anger. And you know what? You did the right thing by venting and taking it out in a different way. So I got you 100%. Whatever else, I'm on board with it. Those text messages she sent, that right there is just uncalled for. It is totally uncalled for. See, I don't need YouTube. I don't need Periscope. I don't need any of this stuff, because I make my money my own way. I'm a level 4 maintenance tech. I deal in robotics. I make more money in a motherfucking year than most motherfuckers make in a lifetime. Just in my knowledge, my mindset. I'm not a rapper. I'm not an artist. No, yeah, I play instruments. I play the guitar, I play the piano, I play the banjo, I play the viola, I play the fiddle, I play all these things. But I'm not an artist. But the problem with Hollywood, the problem with YouTube, the problem with everything is everybody's shit gets brought into the limelight. Everybody makes opinions on it. Now, we don't know every side of the story. Katie hasn't put out anything other than her no means no thing. Now, if I go by that, if I have to judge it by what she put out with a no means no, then she's claiming, that shit happened. Now, she come up and said he's not a rapist. I don't believe he's a rapist at all because I'm just going to be really real with you. If he wanted to, he could pull all the pussy he wants to pull. Well, that's just how that works. But that is what it is. And Katie can pull whatever dick she wants to pull. That's whatever it is. But I really think it should have been, me personally, it should have been handled in private. Katie should handle it a different way. If she had something to say to him, they've been dating, they've been fucking everything else, whatever else, then she should have went to him and said, hey, look, last night, were you asleep or something? What happened? It's just busting off like that. That's my opinion. But that, like I said, my opinion is my opinion. Opinions like assholes, everybody has them. Love Ryan's music. Been listening to it. I listen to it at work all night long. I work third shift. So I'm listening to this music all night long. It helps me get through. So does hers. Don't know her personally, don't know him personally. I'm just basing everything I'm saying on what I've seen. I haven't seen anything from her other than the no means no and stuff like that she took down. You can make your own opinions on that. So I'm not forcing anything, but if I had to go by everything, now I'm gonna stand with Ryan on this one. I'm gonna stand with him. Church has been there. He does everything he has to do to support his family, which is every definition of a man. 3 things we live by around my house: God, family, then your work. So Ryan, if you need something, let me know. I'm pretty sure you don't need anything from me, but whatever. You got our support here. I don't have a big following. I don't have a big whatever. I'm not looking for one. I'm not looking for anything like that. Oh, can I get you a cigar from Burlington's? Ethan Jelly, where do you live at? Do you live in Burlington? Anyway, my whole thing is, it is what it is. I don't agree with the way it was brought down because one accusation, whether true or false, can ruin a motherfucker's life. It can ruin a motherfucker's life. And that's not what you want to do. You don't want to ruin somebody's life over one accusation. I almost had my entire career ruined over one bitch. And the funny thing is, they wouldn't even talk to me about it after it was done. They didn't want to hear nothing about it. I done got the attorney and all. So I know what it's like. So, Katie, if you got a problem with Brian, something he did, why didn't you just take it up with him? Why didn't you just talk to him? Anybody doesn't know anything about Ryan Upchurch, if you like rap, but you a little bit of country, check it out. Check it out. Listen to him. Hear him. I'm so. Adam Calhoun just put us up a video talking about he's taking down him and Katie's video called "Catch Hell." That was an awesome ass video. It was an awesome ass song. Him and Katie clicked and just made that shit work. And I'm talking about, it was an ultimate. But I don't know Adam personally, but I can tell you that his music is great. And if you ever just had want that whole country vibe with a little bit of beat to it, he's one of the ones you listen to, with Ryan too. You listen to them both. Kind of gives you that whole, feel from where you're from, but a little bit of beat. Because I listen to all types of music. It doesn't really matter to me, either one. Um, as long as it's got a good beat to it, good sound to it, I'm all for it. Check it out. Check them out. But this whole everybody talking about this, that, and the other, YouTube stars talking about this, that, and the other. I'm not a YouTube star. I don't make money off any of this shit. We post videos because we like to do it. Me and my wife love to do shit like this. Um, we hope that people watch them. If they do, they do. They don't, they don't. But if you got any comments about the whole thing, if you listen to Katie, listen to Ryan, feel free to comment. Whatever else, you can check out my YouTube, Bear the Maintenance Tech. Um, Whatever. I don't want any clout or anything else. I just think it's a bunch of bull. Because some things need to be kept in private. When you date somebody, now Katie's young, Ryan's a little bit older. But when you date somebody, you say you love somebody, you say you care about somebody, you don't put this shit out like this. You really don't. You don't put shit out like this. I don't like choosing sides. Cause I like, I know Katie's from Carolina. I know Ryan's from Tennessee, but I got family in both. Half of me resides in Maryville, Tennessee, right outside of Knoxville. If you don't go to genealogy, I'm 50% Irish, 50% German. But, my whole thing is, why does shit got to be so out in the open? Shit should be kept private. Why ruin everybody's lives, on stuff? And I'm seriously. Now, Ryan, I totally get where you're coming from, bro. Somebody accuse me, I'm going to blast their ass out in a heartbeat. That's what I'm going to do. I'm going to blast their ass out no matter what. That's just what it is. I'm going to stand with you on this one. Because, my way to tell you, I've been asleep. I've totally just started some shit in the middle of sleep here that, it just happens. And that's before we were ever married. So we ain't going to go there. So I get you. I don't believe it's no rape. I don't believe it's no molestation. Even Katie said it wasn't rape, but, I ain't saying y'all gonna get back together or whatever else, but I can tell you one damn thing. It should never been brought online. But right, I understand why you did it. You're not a rapist, you're not a molester, nothing else. She took it way out of proportion. I don't get how her words are twisted. If that's what she said on that text message, then her words weren't twisted. She was blatantly accusing you, trying to backtrack now. And that's where I stand with you, because that whole backtracking shit's for the birds. We ain't gonna do all that shit. You gonna say something, you own it. This is how it works. So, Katie, if you listen, or if you ever see this, whatever else, you just thought twice about what you said, because you just ruined your whole damn career. You ruined your business. You ruined everything you had. And I've owned businesses. The only reason I ever shut mine down was my dad got sick. And he was a big part of it. But, you'll find out that fame, that being in the limelight right there, being outside of the private place that you were, can make or break you. And it's probably going to break you on this one. And I hate to see that, because really, in all honesty, you should have just owned up and just talked to him about it and said, hey, you know what? What the fuck were you doing in sleep last night? But that is what it is. I ain't as close as there. I'm not nowhere near. I don't know you. I don't know anybody. I'm sitting there listening to music. I've seen this shit pop up on my feeds and everything else. And I'm like, I'm going to speak out on this, because, some things meant to be kept private. Some things are meant to be kept private. That's just how that works. And you can agree with it or not. That's whatever, because whether I become a YouTube star or Periscope star or whatever else, doesn't make a shit to me. Because I'm always going to speak my mind. And I can just tell you right now that if that's the way you feel like he did you, then you should never have any kind of relationship with him. Because I'm like this: if you lay in his bed, you do anything with him sexually, whatever else, you don't open the damn door any damn way. You can't claim that bullshit. And just remember, you live in North Carolina. And I live in North Carolina. I'm in North Carolina. I'm in central North Carolina. So the laws are different here. You know, you drove 6 hours to see him. You talking about having to go to Tennessee law, everything else. And you may not want them, but you started something here. You started something here. If you really wanted to be an asshole, he can claim defamation and ruin you. Because, see, my business was set up as LLCs, limited liability, not a corporation or anything else. He can actually come after you personally. Everything you own, everything you ever bought, everything you ever acquired. And screw you. And he'll probably win. He'll probably win based on your actions. Just saying. Just think about that. Think about that. You know, there's a lot of shit that can happen there. And since it happened in Tennessee, North Carolina law doesn't take venue. Tennessee law does. Now we're talking business here. So, you know, if you didn't like what happened that night or whatever else, you should talk to him, whatever else, or major accusation then, not sit down in his damn living room watching damn movies on his TV, talking to his family members, didn't we? This ain't law or SVU. It don't work like that. He could burn, if you really wanted to, and he got pissed off enough, he could burn you bad enough to where nobody ever remembers you. You know, so you might want to talk to him in private, outside of everything else, and work this shit out. Now, if you're 100% dead set on it, then take your chances. But the only people going to win in this whole shit is the lawyers. That's the only people that ever wins, the lawyers. Other than that, thought I'd make a short video just because it was kind of, I've been seeing shit left and right, listening to everybody's stuff. So y'all, whatever, figure it out, whatever else. Other than that, it is like 10:42 a.m. I got to be at work tonight at 9 p.m. So I'm going to catch out of here, catch me some food, hit my bed. Love y'all. Holla later.